Good morning, class. This is your English teacher, Sir Sanjay. I welcome one and all to yet another session of online classes, wherein on Google we explain the lesson as regular classes aren't possible due to outbreak of one of the worst pandemics. Alright, so today we shall take up lesson number 7 from English course book. Clear? Lesson number 7 from English course book. The name of the lesson is Stone Soup. The name is quite funny, right? Stone Soup. Stone, you all know, right? That hard substance. Soup is, of course, that watery eatable that we love. It's usually boiled with various vegetables and all without too much spices and oil, right? It's quite good for health and all. So a lot of things can be added in a soup. Soups can be of two types. One is veg soup, vegetable soup. The other one is non-veg soup, where chicken and all is added. Clear? People make soup depending upon their digestion, nutritional requirement, and there are some other factors. Okay. So without wasting any further time, let's begin explaining today's lesson. The name of the lesson is Stone Soup. What is the name of the lesson? Stone Soup. I've told you what stone is and soup as well, right? Do you think it's possible for us to have stone soup ever? It's impossible, right? So, what is the story's title about and all we will find as we study. Okay? Ponder. What do you mean by ponder? Ponder means to think. Ponder means to think. Okay? So, let's see what are we asked to think. You are asked to look at the vegetables used to make soup. Okay, the words are all jumbled up. Unscramble them. Okay, so see, these are some of the vegetables used to make soup, but the words are jumbled up. We have to unscramble them to find the name of the word. Vegetables. Okay, can you do this? It's very simple. What is it? Pumpkin, right? What is the spelling? Pumpkin. Pumpkin. Then what do we have? What is it? RONC. What will it be? It will be corn, right? CORN. In Hindi we call it makai. Makka. Punjabis call it makke. Okay. Then what do you think is this? Sape. Peas, right? PEAS. And what is it? Carrots. CARROTS. That's a potato over here. These are onions. These are beans. And these are tomatoes. Clear? If you add all this, your soup is going to be fantastic. Alright? And this is flame. Fire where you cook in. Okay? So this is basically a drama. Drama means there will be various characters. They will speak out their dialogues and all. Clear? So give me. Yeah. So which are the characters? Main participants. Clear? The characters are, there will be a storyteller. Someone who will be telling a story. Okay. Then there will be 3 soldiers. Soldiers, you know, right? These are people who protect our borders and all, armies and all. Okay. The names are Ivan, Benny, and Leo. What are the names of the soldiers? They are Ivan, Benny, and Leo. Right? And villages. There will be few villages. 3 men and 3 women. Okay. And the first scene is in the village. It's like drama. So let's see. Storyteller. The storyteller begins telling story. What does he say? Long ago, three soldiers were returning home. They were tired and hungry, so they were happy when they saw a village. Alright. So the storyteller begins telling the story. He says, long ago, three soldiers were returning home and they were tired and hungry because they had walked a very long distance. And as soon as they got the sight of a village, as soon as they saw a village, they were all very happy because now they thought someone is going to help them. Okay. Now the first soldier speaks, Ivan. What does he say? Thank God, we have reached a village. We are sure to get food and beds to sleep in. So Ivan thinks, oh, thank goodness. Finally, we reached a village. Now we'll surely get some food to eat and beds to sleep in. Okay, now storyteller. But the villagers feared strangers, so they had hidden their food. They hide carrots under their quilts. Kilt, right? Blanket like thing that we sleep with during winter thing. Thick. Okay. Under their quilts and bread in the hay. Hay, right? This. Okay. You're making hay and then they are keeping their bread under the hay and carrots under their kilt. Okay. Storyteller says this. Okay. Now what will Leo, the second soldier, say? Third soldier say? Let's see. Leo. Let us knock on the first door. So Leo knocks and a woman speaks. Okay. So Leo knocks the door. Tuck, 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 tuck. And a woman will speak. First woman. Who's it? Leo. Kind lady, we are three hungry soldiers. Can you share your food with us? So as soon as Leo knocks the door, a woman asks, who is it at the door? Leo says, kind lady, we are traveling, we are travelers, we are soldiers. Can you share your food with us? We are very hungry. So what will the woman reply? She says, share? I have nothing to share. Okay, as if she is surprised. She says, share? What are you saying? I have nothing to share. Now Ivan speaks. We might be luckier at the next house. So Ivan says, we might be luckier at the next house. Let's go somewhere else. So Ivan knocks. Okay, knock, knock. He knocks. Tuck, tuck. And then man one comes out. One man comes out. Man one. What does he have to say? What do you want? He says. Okay, Ivan says, kind sir, could you please give us some food? Okay, he says, can you give us some food? Now man one says, I have nothing to give. We had a poor harvest. Harvest means the collection of food grown in a farm. Okay, the time farmers grow food and then they cut that food grain and then they store it. Harvesting is basically cutting of grown crops. Okay, the man says, I have nothing to give. We have a very poor harvest. Now it's time for storyteller again. What does he say? Whoever they asked had no food to give. Clear? Whoever they asked had nothing to give to them. Okay, now Ivan will say something. What does he have to say? Let's find out. Friends, at least give us a big pot. Okay, drinking water, some water, and 3 round stones. We will make stone soup. Clear? So now he's making fun. Clear? Not fun. What is his intention? Let's see. He says, friends, forget about everything else. Give us a big pot. Clear? A big pot, something like this. And some water and 3 round stone. We will make some soup. Okay. Now storytellers comes up again. The villagers gave them those and gathered around the watch. Soon a fire was lit and the pot placed on it. Okay. So what happened? The villagers provided them those things, and then they gathered around to watch. Soon a fire was lit and the pot was placed on top of fire. Now what will Benny have to say? Let's find out. Benny. Benny puts the stone in the water. All we need now is salt. So Benny said, what do we need now? Only salt is required. Clear. Woman 2. I will get salt and some pepper too. So woman says, don't worry, I'll give you salt and pepper. Okay. So she brings salt and pepper. Alright. Ivan. Now Ivan puts salt and pepper. Ivan puts salt and pepper and starts tasting. He says, tasty. Clear. This is done by Ivan. See, this is the setup. A big pot, water is boiled up with firewood and all. And then this man are here, the soldier. Okay. Let's continue. So see, in the second picture, what do we observe is the preparation is going on. Clear. Leo. Leo says, it would be tastier with a few carrots. Clear. Benny says, and some cabbage. Man 3 says, I have got some carrots. And woman says, and I have some cabbage. Let us get it. See, slowly and slowly they are procuring their things one by one, right? Benny says, Leo says, the soup would be tastier with carrots. And Benny says, some cabbage, if we can get it, would be wonderful. So one man says, I've got few carrots. And a woman says, okay, fine, I'll get some cabbage as well. Okay. So they go off and they return with the vegetable. Alright. Now what does Leo have to say? Leo says, Leo puts the vegetable. Okay. A few scraps of meal would make the soup fit for a king, he says. Means a small piece, clear, a small piece of meat. Okay, he wants to add meat also. He says, a small piece of meat would make the soup fit for king. Means it would make the soup the best. Alright. So woman 3. Third woman says, meat, I will get some. Clear, now everybody is helping readily. So woman 3 goes off and return with the meat. She goes off and comes back with meat. Okay. Now Ivan, what does he have to say? Ivan says, Ivan is stirring the meat. Stirring means if it is, let's say, the pot where they are preparing the soup, there'll be, let's say, a spoon like thing. To stir means to move the spoon like thing around this. Okay. So woman 3 goes off and returns with the meat. Now Ivan, what does he say? Stirring the meat in, he says, soup will be ready in a few minutes. Benny spread the rug. Rug is where they are going to sit. Okay. So Benny spreads a colorful blanket on the ground. And Benny says, time to eat, Fox. Fox means friends. Get some bowls. Go get some bowls. That's what they say. Okay, so man 2 says, I will bring them. So he goes off and returns with bowls and spoons. Clear? And Ivan says, if only we had some bread to go with. So now finally he makes one more wish. He says, only if we had some bread. So he goes off and returns with a basket of bread. Sorry. So man 3 says, I have some bread. Just right for the soup, he says. Okay, so he goes off and returns with a basket of bread. Clear? So see, no one was ready to give them anything, but they slowly obtained everything, right? With help from one another. So storyteller says, soon everyone was happily eating. From now, no one would go hungry. They had learned how to make stone soup. Okay, so it's a Russian folk tale. Stone soup means just for namesake they placed in stone. Basically, it was lots of vegetable, meat, and everything. Okay, whatever the ingredients are required to make a good soup. Clear? So let's move ahead. What do we have? Let's see. There is a prepare section. If it is fun filled with, you'll do it. It's asking what is your favorite food? Do you know how it is prepared? I think you should do it on your own. Try and discuss with this with your siblings and do them on your own. And as far as question answers are concerned, I think most of them are given. If not, I will help you. Whoever doesn't have access to question answers will be helped with. Okay. So let's see. Practice. Comprehension based on your understanding. Clear? Take the correct answer. The three soldiers were very tired and hungry or thirsty. Which one? Hungry. Right? The villagers loved or feared strangers. They feared strangers, isn't it? The villagers refused to give food or stones to the soldier. They refused to give food. Refused means they did not. Leo said that the soup would be what? Tastier with a few onions or carrots. Which one? Carrots. So do the rest on your own. It's very simple, right? And we have question answer. Why were the soldiers happy to see the village? Because they finally thought that their hunger, since they were hungry, they would finally get something to eat, right? So where had the villagers hidden the carrots and the bread? Why? Very simple, that hidden the carrots and the bread under the pillow and what? Hay, isn't it? Why? Because they feared strangers might come and take them away from them. What reasons did the villagers give for not having anything? Just a second. What reason did the villagers give for not having anything to make the soup with? They say there was no harvest, these and that, multiple reasons. So do the rest on your own. And there is this perfect session based on vocabulary. A person who protects the country is called a soldier. There are special words for the kind of job people do. For example, a person who teaches is a teacher. A person who treats people is a doctor. Okay. So let's find out. Now you asked to complete. A person who cooks at a hotel is a what? Cook, isn't it? Chef for restaurants and all. A person who makes music is a musician. Who is he? Musician. 3. A person who cures sick people is a doctor. 3 is doctor. Clear? 4. A person who bakes bread and biscuits is a A person who flies a plane is a what? Aeroplane? No, is a pilot, right? What is he? Pilot. I believe some of you wish to become pilot when you grow up, right? It's a great thing to achieve. You can do with a bit of hard work. So look at these pictures and read the words. Bake. Read along. Bake. Mix. Slice. Grate. Boil. Fry. These words are all related to cooking. Clear? Bake. We bake cake and all. We mix things. We slice, cut them. We grate them. We boil them. We fry them. Okay. Looks like there are lots of exercises. What we will do is we will continue doing the exercise. Okay. Now read these descriptions and write the correct words. Okay. B. It's here. The place in your home where meals are cooked. What is it? Where is meal cooked? Kitchen. Right. So what is the word? Kitchen. 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 Right. And what do we have? Instructions for preparing a dish. Yeah. What instructions are given while preparing a dish, and what name is given to that set of instructions? What do we call it? We call it recipe. Okay, the spelling is RECIP, recipe. 3. A vessel with a handle in which liquids are heated. There will be a vessel with a handle in which liquids are heated. What do we call it? Find them out on your own. Yeah, you have a problem, you can ask me. Okay, simple, and have already been done. If not, if any problem, refer to me. Okay. Now let's find more on the grammar section here. What does it say? Plural and singular, I've already explained you. Anything which is single or one in number are called singular. Clear? For example, finger, chocolate, book, pen, pencil, potato, tomato. Clear? Anything which is just single or one in number are called singular. Whereas if anything which is not just one but more than one, it can be two or more than two, becomes plural. For example, finger, fingers, potato, potatoes, tomatoes, bakers, glasses, etc. Okay. So plural basically are words that tell us that there are more than one of that thing which we are speaking about. Okay. Let's find out what book has to say. Say same thing. See, example. More than one dog is dogs. More than one book is books. Now, to make plural form, most words we add s to them. For example, cat will be cats, tree will be trees, chair will be chairs. You do the rest on your own. Door will be doors, table will be tables. Okay, you got to do them on your own. Now there is a twist. What is the twist? The twist is here. What is it? We add es to some words ending in o, x, s, ss, h, s, sh, ch to make them plural. Some words you cannot simply add s. In some words you got to add es to make them plural. Which words are this? Like fox. Fox will be foxes. Watch, watches. Bench, benches. Try them on your own. It's simple. I'm not dealing with everything. Exams ne, you got to do them on your own. Any help, I'll be available on Google Meet session. So see, example, for words that end in a consonant plus y, we drop the y and add ies. Okay. For example, kitty. Kitty's plural will be what? I'll tell you. Kitty. See, it ends with y, right? If you want to make it plural, what will it be? You will drop y. What do you have? You have kitt. Now is it plural? No. You have to add ies, so it becomes plural that way. Clear? Similarly, what else do we have? Let's find out. Let's say number 8, buddy. What is the word? The word is buddy. Right? So what will I do? I'll drop y. Now what am I left with? I'm left with bud. Right? budd. Then I'll add ies. Buddies. Right? That's how you go about. Clear? Try the rest on your own. Conquer it. Finish it. It's very simple. And we have more. To make the plural form of certain words, we change some letters. Okay, to make plural form of certain words, we change certain letter. Like child, you cannot say child, it's children. I want you to know them, learn them by heart if possible. Okay, Child, children. Men, M-A-N, men. Plural is M-E-N, men. Tooth, teeth. Clear? Tooth means one tooth. Teeth means more than one. Woman, W-O-M-A-N. If the spelling is this, it's just one woman, one lady. If it is W-O-M-E-N, woman, it's more than one. Then mouse, just a single mouse, M-O-U-S-E. Mice means more than one mouse. Okay, that's it. Very simple. I recommend you to learn this by heart and make some written practice also. What else have we got here? Sometimes we use the short forms of certain words, like do not can be written as don't. See, the o do and ot not can be written as don't. D-O-N-T, don't. Now you may have noticed something. One o is missing from do not, and I have this sort of thing. Is it comma? No, we call it apostrophe. Comma is written below, apostrophe is written on the top part of the letter. Okay, between two letters you can see, or just above this n. Okay, clear? So this is called apostrophe, like does not, D-O-E-S-N-O-T. How do I write it in short form? It will be doesn't, D-O-E-S-N apostrophe T, doesn't. Am I clear? Very simple. That's how you go. Yeah. And could not. How do you go? C-O-U-L-D, could. N-O-T, not. So how will it be? C-O-U-L-D and sorry for that. Yeah. C-O-U-L-D and I think, yeah, C-O-U-L-D and apostrophe T, couldn't. Okay, that's how it goes. That's very simple. You got to follow this rule while shortening the words. Okay, so what do you notice in the short form? We together dropped a letter and used an apostrophe in its place. You are asked to write them. Is not, what will it be? I-S and apostrophe T. Then should not, shouldn't, would not, what will it be? Wouldn't. Okay, W-O-U-L-D and apostrophe T. Okay, did not will be didn't, D-I-D and apostrophe T. Had not, hadn't, aren't, are not, aren't. Okay, so what's one more we have here? Children, let's complete it. Not too many to go, right? Or how do you want me to? Shall we wind it up for here for today? All right, let's go it that way. Let's wind up to the today's session here. What I'll do is in the next class I'll continue solving or giving you hint on the remainder of the lessons, and additionally we'll start up a new lesson also. Clear? That's how we'll go. Okay, thank you everyone for being part of this class. It was wonderful to be with you all through this session. Work hard. Thank you.